Hi children. In our previous sections we studied about intersecting lines, parallel lines and the transversal. And we discussed some special angles like corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, etc. In this section we will discuss about checking for parallel lines. Now we are discussing about checking for parallel lines. We know that if two lines are parallel, then the transversal gives rise to equal pair of corresponding angles, equal pair of alternate interior angles, and the interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. When two lines are given, is there any method to check whether they are parallel or not? We know that two lines are parallel, then if a transversal cut these two parallel lines, then the corresponding pair of each pair of corresponding angles are equal. So the condition is that lines should be parallel. If these two lines L and M are parallel, then these two corresponding or this pair of corresponding angle or each pair of corresponding angles are equal. Then if these corresponding angles are given, how do you check whether it is parallel or not? Suppose this angle is 100 degree and this is also given for you 100. If here it is given for you, the corresponding angles are equal. So can you say that these lines are parallel? Yes. If these corresponding angles are equal, then the lines have to be parallel. That is the converse of the first condition. We know that if two lines are parallel, then the corresponding angles are equal. The converse of that statement is if each pair of corresponding angles are equal, then that lines have to be parallel. When two lines are given or when two lines are cut by a transversal such that a pair of corresponding angles are equal, then we can say that lines have to be parallel. Here, suppose these two angles are given. This is 80 degree and this is also 80 degree. One pair of corresponding angles are given. You can see that these corresponding angles are equal. So we can say that these two lines are parallel. Line L parallel to line M because each pair of corresponding angles are equal. So I'll repeat once more. When a transversal cut two lines such that pair of corresponding angles are equal, then the lines have to be parallel. The same way, suppose if they are giving these two alternate interior angles are given. This angle is given for you 80. They are alternate interior angles. Here the alternate interior angles are equal. Therefore, we can say that when a transversal cut two lines such that pair of alternate interior angles are equal, then that lines have to be parallel. Now, these two are linear pairs. So this angle is 80, then this angle will be 100. Now look at these two angles. They are interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Sum of this angle is equal to 180 degree. So we can say that when a transversal cut two lines such that the pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary, then the lines have to be parallel. So three conditions we checked. The lines have to be parallel or not. If the pair of corresponding angles are equal, then we can say that two lines are parallel. Or if each pair of alternate interior angles are equal, then we can say that two lines are parallel. And interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary, then we can say that two lines are parallel. See here in this figure. Is line L parallel to line M? If it is parallel, say Y. Here, two angles are given for you, but they are not corresponding angles. They are not alternate interior angles, and they are not interior angles on the same side of the transversal. So how do you decide whether these two lines are parallel? See, here this angle is given for you, and here this angle 130 is given. We know that these two angles are what type of angles? They are linear pairs because they forms a straight line. So these two angles are linear pairs. So if you know one of the angle, you are able to find the next one, because 180 minus 130, that is equal to 50 degree. Now look at here. These two angles are alternate angle. Now we got the measurements. They are equal. Both each pair of alternate angles are equal here. So we can say that line L is parallel to line M because its alternate interior or pair of alternate interior angles are equal. See the next question. Here two angles are given for you. What type of angle is given? They are corresponding angles. Look at this, observe these corresponding angles. Are they equal? No, one is 90 degree, another one is 99 degree. They are not equal. So can you say that line L is parallel to line M? No, because the corresponding angles are not equal. Therefore, line L not parallel to line M. Line L is not parallel to line M because the pair of corresponding angles are not equal. Now you can answer these questions. Is line L parallel to M? Give reason. Look at this figure here. We want to check it whether L is parallel to M or not. Two angles are given for you. What type of angle is this? They are alternate interior angles. Are they equal? Yes. These all given alternate interior angles are equal. So, L parallel to M. Because alternate interior angles are equal. Next one. Is line L parallel to M? Give your own reason. We know that these two angles are linear pairs. So one of the angles is 139, then the next angle will be 180 minus 139, that is equal to 41 degree. Now can you say the reason? Is L parallel to M? Why? Yes, L is parallel to M because corresponding angles are equal. You can observe the corresponding angles. Both the corresponding angles are same measurement, that is 41 degree. So the corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, line L is parallel to line M. Look at the next question. Is line L parallel to M? See, these two angles are vertically opposite angles. We know that vertically opposite angles are equal. So now we can see the interior angles on the same side of the transversal. What is the condition? If line L is parallel to M, then interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. So here 60 plus 109, do you get 180 degree? No, we won't get. The 60 plus 109 is not equal to 180 degree. That means the interior angles on the same side of the transversal are not supplementary. So, can you say this L is parallel to M? No. L not parallel to M because interior angles on the same side of the transversal are not supplementary. Let's see the next question. Is line L parallel to M? It's very simple question. By looking the question itself, we are able to write. Are they parallel? Yes, they are parallel. Line L is parallel to line M. Why? Because the alternate interior angles are equal. The measurement of alternate interior angles are equal. Both are 38 degrees. So, line L is parallel to line M because alternate interior angles are equal. Today we learn 3 conditions for checking for parallel lines. The first one, when a transversal cuts two lines such that the pair of corresponding angles are equal, then the two lines have to be parallel. Second one, when a transversal cuts two lines such that the pair of alternate interior angles are equal, then the two lines have to be parallel. And the third one, when a transversal cuts two lines such that the pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary, then the two lines have to be parallel. So today you should study these conditions and you should note down the important points and you have to note down the questions what we discussed in the class. Today's your exercise is exercise 5.2 question number 5 and 6. Today you should read the textbook and prepare your own notes. Write the important things in your notebook and study properly. Practice all the questions. Thank you.